I'm supposed to be streaming, aren't I? This is terrible. It doesn't work. Curses. What are you doing? Shit. That's not useful at all. Let's see.
I suppose I'll take that.
No, my head says it's live, which is fucking great. Can you try this one again? Maybe? Yeah, gonna work now? Yeah, gonna work now? Good, it's working. Right, hello. I'm playing Borderlands because I felt like it, and I might as well stream because there's no reason not to. Not really, not as of now. I might as bloody well, eh? It should be working at least, I don't know. But yeah, everything's fine. I have my coffee so I won't fall asleep in the middle of the stream, which is wonderful. Not gonna stream for a particularly long time. It's about 2 hours maybe, something like that. Nothing extensive really. Just gonna have some fun. And I'm still trying to level this character a little bit. Well, I'm not leveling the character, I'm trying to get through the same... I've gone through this part of the game already, but with another character. So now I'm leveling up my second character, or go through the game with this one as well. I didn't particularly like the previous one as much, so I'm trying this one instead. See if I'm having a little bit of a better time with them. But I don't know. This guy seems to be the one that is the most similar to the one character I played the most, by far the most, in Borderlands 2, and that I preferred to play in Borderlands 2. This is going through the microphone, I can't guarantee that. 1 second. There we go, that's probably good enough for now at least. Yeah, this Beastmaster is the one that seems to be the closest to the character I played the most in Borderlands 2, which was Zero, the assassin, of course. I think that was a pretty popular character, honestly, if I'm not mistaken. It seems like a lot of people picked that character. But yeah, that was my favorite character, so that's by far the one I played the most in Borderlands 2, which is why I want one that's somewhat similar to this one, because that's my preferred playstyle. By the way, have you seen this gun? Have you seen this gun? It's insane. Like, I don't even know what the heck they thought when they made this, but it is insane. It is a sniper rifle I got a little while ago, which doesn't have that much. It doesn't have that much. I'm sorry, you what? It doesn't have that high level requirement, but dear lord, is it powerful. Like, it's insanely powerful. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I don't know what to say about that, but it is just insane. It's crazy stuff. The weather is awful here, by the way. Oh, it's actually better now. It's kind of... I don't know what's wrong with the weather, but it seems to go freaking all over the place. Who knows why that's the case. It's weird. And obnoxious. Really hard to plan anything. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go and bathe today. And then like 2 hours later, like, oh, it's like freezing cold rain. Wonderful. That's exactly what I want. No, it's not. To be honest, I don't mind it too much if it's not incredibly rainy. A little bit of rain when bathing, I actually don't have a problem with that. What I do not like is, of course, one, when it's cold. That's kind of uncomfortable. It's not particularly great. But I also absolutely hate it when it's windy as heck. Yeah? So like blowing storm, that's just not fun to bathe in. And we don't get like nice rolling waves here, by the way, either. We just get these crashing right into. It's hard to freaking swim. And you drown. It's horrible. I'm joking. But yeah, it's not great. This one is a good weapon, but it's not better than the one I have. Promise you that much. I mean, you look at this damage. 528 damage per shot with a elemental damage of 0%. How the hell does that work? How does that work? I have a 0% chance of dealing 478 damage per second? Well, that's just 0. That doesn't seem particularly useful at all. Okay, thanks. The crap? Why would I want that? Whatever. Not that it matters, because the damage is just insane. Right? Like, most weapons now around this time deals somewhere around 100, 150 damage. If they do decent. This one is really powerful, and it's actually over my level. I need a higher level to even be able to equip this. And this does half the damage. That's ridiculous. Also, this one shoots like really freaking quickly as well. Yeah, shut up, grandma. You're such a douchebag. I hate the dialogue. Stop it. Oh, well. They will never be quiet, will they? Yeah, they won't. They will never shut up. Indeed. Into the fray. Go. Alright. So far, so good. Please die. You with that? Everything's good? Wonderful. Hi. This thing is just annoying. What even was that? Like, I have never seen this before. Or at least they're rather rare. But it doesn't seem like it's a boss, we didn't drop anything. Yeah. Whatever, stop complaining. Isn't it interesting when you make characters that are supposed to annoy the other people in the game? You know, they're supposed to be obnoxious to the other characters in the game, but then you just end up annoying the player just as much as you annoy anybody else. It's wonderful. Great way to do it. Oh my god, that was horrible aiming. That's the only problem with this sniper, by the way. The accuracy is mediocre. At least after the first shot. That being said, not that it matters that much. Frankly. Because you just need to hit one shot, and then they're pretty much dead. So, you know. It works out. It works out quite well. I do want to test that one though, so let's do that. Oh, this one's better. Is it? Fire rate, splash damage radius is bigger than that one. It has more damage. Weapon damage doesn't matter then. Projectile speed is higher on this one, but Yes. Because the projectile speed is the thing that's better with that one, but otherwise the other one is just straight up better. Okie dokie. I shall use that one. This one. Oh yes. I can use it now. Wonderful. I am high enough level to murder. Take this amazing loot ogram to Crazy Earl on Sanctuary for reward. Fair enough. I shall do so. I am excited to see what that brings me. I will see. What is that? That's not how a rocket launcher works at all. It's terrible. Jesus. Oh, whatever. What? Is this burst? It is. What is? Quit, consumes 2 ammo, yes. Open the gate for me, case if you crossroad. Reload speed, weapon shield capacity, weapon damage, critical damage, consume 2 ammo per shot, reload speed, weapon zoom, highly effective versus shields, shield capacity. I mean, it's not a... I don't know, it's Hyperion. So, yeah, I don't... Does it burst anyways? Generally speaking, it's Dahl that has the burst weapons, but I don't know, maybe this time around burst is for everyone. Yeah, but it's a burst at least. It's very uncontrolled burst. It's more like a swarm, but yeah, it's some kind of burst. This one I don't understand. How do you aim it? Consume 3 ammo, splash. It doesn't say. I prefer weapons you only need to fire once. Well, I don't have to fire it only once if it doesn't hit. And if it doesn't shoot where I freaking aim, then that's a problem. Is it guided? It's possible. It doesn't say. That's something they should definitely describe in the weapons. You know, like, hey, by the way, this is like a guided rocket launcher, as opposed to letting you try to figure that out yourself, I guess. It's kind of weird, but... Okay, hi. Let's see. No. Oh, is it... Okay, so this is a mortar? Okay, I see. Holy shit. Oh. Oh, okay, so it goes up to the air and then it like rains down? Is it raining death? I'm dead. Well, I downed, but it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna die because I can just do this. There we go. This is like a great weapon against shields. Destroy shield. There we go. Yeah, so this one... Yeah, so it fires up that and that and... Yeah, so that's how it works. Okay, so it's some kind of like... mortar-like... thing. Even when you don't fire it in mortar. Because this is a launcher. But you can switch the firing mode into mortar mode. But I guess the mortar mode is just a different kind of... I don't know, it's... okay. I don't know what it is, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's not gonna cluster bomb anyways. So it would seem. So it would seem. What do you have? Nothing of interest really. Well, I don't have any more ammo for it, so whatever, I guess I can change it to something else. This is much more damage, but the other one has other stuff. Let's see how this feels to fire. Well, that's good. Oh, it's really quick. Wow. Cool. It's good. I like it. It's worse than the other sniper rifle, but I like the Jacobs more for the most part. So. I kind of like the traditional sniper rifle. I don't like all the crazy kind of special functions for snipers for the most part. I like it for a lot of the other weapons. I do like it for the shotguns and such, but for snipers I am rather traditional in what I like. Oh yeah. Oh yes, I should be able to take this down with like one of these. There you go. Very quick. Nice. Hi. Screw you. Hi. Yep. Oh yeah. That'll do. That went well. I would suggest that went rather well. Nope. Shotgun. There's a box of weapons in there, but I can't pick them up because I only have a full inventory, so that doesn't really matter. And my weapons are really good right now anyways, so it's probably not gonna give me anything. Hello. Yes, I'm sure. Who are you talking to? My beast isn't really here, is it? It's like somewhere else. You are a fancy one. Where do you have your crit? I don't know. Well, clearly not in the head. Cairo. That's not gonna be working well for me at all. I don't really have anything good for that guy. Do I? Huh. That's annoying. Sure, these are, you know, corrosive, but they're so terrible because they're white that it's just... there's no point in trying to use them. Well, the sniper rifle is pretty useless. I was gonna say shit, but it's not shit. It's just useless for this character specifically. Since it doesn't really have the ability to crit him, apparently. That worked. Well, that's not useful. Let's see if I can find some ammunition. I can't open that one yet because I haven't finished the arbitrary objective. Hooray. Well, I'll listen to you already, so that doesn't have to happen again. I don't think that works too well. I'm also not sure if the tree caught some of those arrows or if they actually went through. I didn't quite see. It almost looked like they did catch a few of them, but I don't know. Oh good, I have ammo again. That's nice. That's always nice. Do you have any useful ammunition for me? After this I will have to expand my inventory so I get some more freaking ammo space. This is just not very useful right now. I'm not finding the freaking ammo I need. Nothing. Oh, there we go. Finally got some freaking rocket ammo. Well, I'm finding a lot of shotgun ammo, but I don't have a good shotgun right now, so that's not useful. But it might be fine against the guy I'm fighting. Oh, here we go. What? Okay, thanks. Freaking weird animal thing. Let's see. Let's do that. There we go. Maybe that'll do. Okay, so let's see if you can do some damage with this thing. And because look at this, yeah? That's a mortar, right? So I don't know. There we go. I aimed him. Well, I guess it worked. Maybe? I don't even know. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. So the mortar is like the most powerful, I guess, firing mode on that thing. That's fine. Shoot the thing or whatever. Where did he go? Oh yeah. Either I'm insane or he actually did disappear. In a strange way for me. I don't know why I didn't see. Oh, you can crit him. So his crit point is in the back. That's the kind of thing that is very useful for multiplayer, but absolutely freaking useless if you're playing solo. Unless you happen to be the hunter, which I am. That's something to keep in mind though. I guess that's kind of a good thing about hunter play. He's probably one of the better characters to play in solo. Due to the fact that he does have a companion, so he can at least makes it potentially viable to fight people or things that have the crit points on the backside. There's a few things that have that. The Nogs also have that, actually. So yeah, it's not like that's the only creature that have it. There's many creatures that, well, many. There's a few. Okay. No. Yeah, so no, this one is fun and stuff, but let's change to this one. There we go. What do you want me to do now? Whatever. Let's do these things for now. Oh, good. Cool. There's a lot of loot laying around, and I'm getting a bit annoyed by the fact I can't pick it up, but I guess it doesn't matter all too much. It's obnoxious though. I bet. There you go. This one is useful, I guess. Turret sections. Well, it's not necessarily a turret section. It's just that you can use the turret, and the turret is one of the most effective ways to defeat your enemies. So, I don't know. Would you define this as a turret section? I'm not so sure. I mean, you have a choice of not doing it, so it's not like it's a forced turret section. It's just a, by all means, this is the most optimal way to play. But it's far from required. I don't know. It's weird. Otherwise, I usually don't like turret sections, obviously. It's not like the most exciting way to play games, but I don't know. I can't be bothered not to right now, frankly. Again, I've already done this with another cactus. You're still talking, are you? Yep, still talking. Isn't that interesting? I think it's a comedy. I think so. Maybe. It's hard to say. Possible. Perhaps. I remember the developer, I was listening to some developer stream, and he was saying how he laughed out loud even when playing alone when he was playing Borderlands 2, which is interesting. I can't say I had too many of those moments myself, but that being said, I do wonder if he still, quote, laughs out loud when playing Borderlands 3. Or if he's like, yeah, no, I don't do that anymore, you know. Because if he actually still, like, laugh out loud, spontaneously, having laugh attacks, and getting that from this game, that is, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of impressive. I mean, I wish I would be so easily amused by juvenile stupid humor, but I suppose I'm just too much of a cynical bastard for that to be allowed. Which is a bit unfortunate, I suppose. I mean, it would be nice to have such taste, I guess. It's much easier to be amused if you're amused by things that are easy to come up with and or conceive of. Beep beep. There's a door on the other side there, do you see that? I would like to go into that. Doesn't seem to be possible. I've been playing quite a lot of these, this for one. And I've been playing a bit of a Cycle Frontier as well, which is rather similar in art style, I guess. It's also sort of highly saturated, semi-cartoony. It's not quite as a cartoony, but it's similar. It doesn't have this shell. Whoop. The word, yes, the word. What was I gonna say? Shell-lined, shell-sided, whatever the heck. I've completely lost the word. It doesn't have thick outlines anyway. Shell-shaded, thank you. Wow, I am dumb sometimes. Often, mind you. Damage to stuck target. That one's actually not too great. I've had one of those before. I don't like them. Not particularly, at least. And I already have a shotgun. No, I don't have a shotgun. I already have a grenade that works fine. So I don't have to buy another one. Sell that one. It's a semi-automatic. So that's why it can do more damage while still not being much better. Yes. 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 Yeah, sell that one. Okay, and yeah, sell. Because it's essentially the same weapon. Slightly quicker or faster projectiles, but also does shit damage comparatively. Right, Cycle Frontier, yeah, I've been playing a little bit of that. It certainly has a few things I don't like, but it does have a few things I played a bit more of that, obviously. I played a bit before as well, before I took a look at it, but yes, I've been playing a bit more of it. It does have a few interesting things going for it for sure, but there's also a few things I really don't like. One of them being that there seems to be more people that start to team up, which I don't dislike that inherently, but the thing is, if you go into a solo queue and people are teaming up or have teamed up or whatever, I don't know if they go into the queue as solo or and queue up, like team up when they are in the game, or how that works really, but yeah, it's a bit obnoxious because you obviously are on a bit of a disadvantage, let's say. You have a bit of a disadvantage when you're trying to, you know. Hello? When you're trying to fight standard 1 versus 1 while everyone else is playing 2 or 3. You know, let's bring out our stupidly overpowered hyper gun or whatever the heck. Almost. Where did you go? You are somewhere. Okay, thanks. Well, that works very well. Is there any way to actually know who is the real one? I guess he was the real one. Yep, seems like it. And he's going to die. Good job. You suck. Cool. It's not going to be useful to me because I don't have a great gun, but oh, that's good. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, okay, wait. 1 second. 1998 incendiary damage on shield break and fill. When damage shield, okay. Wait, what? Oh, and fill. Huh. Well, that seems quite good, so sure, why not? There we go, that's a shotgun. That's a good shotgun. Awesome. So let's switch out one of our shotguns, and we're gonna have a comparison of this one as well. So this one is obviously just better than the one I had, because I had no good shotgun. Good. Now, this one consumes 2 ammo. Guess that's good to just have, why not? Do I have... I don't have a great... Yeah, sure, this might actually be good as well. That was a lot of different good weapons, actually. It really was. Quite the haul. Quite the haul you got there. Nice. Well, it wasn't particularly difficult, considering I had one of the most powerful sniper rifles I've ever seen in the game. Full auto. Burst. Okay. Weird. I also don't like the fact that when you're in the frontiers, the cycle frontiers, there is a few people that have taken it upon themselves to plague these servers with trying to hunt low-level people with very, very high-level gear. It's like, wow, that's impressive. Douchebag. You know, it's just... I don't know, it's cowardly, and I don't like it, because you are screwing over people who have started the game by equipping your best gear and best weapons and just trying to murder people. Often setting up in places where you know there's common extractions, and it's like, hey, I'm just gonna camp here and try to kill people who are new to the game, who don't have much armor and good weapons, so that would be easy to kill. It's like, right, yeah, that's fun. Such a wonderful thing to do. Everybody loves him. It's very impressive. Sure. Are you gonna really make fun of Telltale games? Storytelling? Okay. Sure, whatever you say, buddy. You do that. You do that. What is this? Return 25 melee while shielded. Fire homing spikes to attackers when taking bullet damage. Huh. I mean, that looks interesting, certainly. Looks. Does it look interesting? Really? Is that's the word I took? Really? I chose that word. It looks interesting. That sounds like an interesting idea, but yeah, it does seem interesting, certainly. It really does. By the way, give me the thing. You look bored. Yes, I am. As it happens. It's a bit of a problem. I'm currently playing a video game that you made and I'm looking bored. Thank you, writers. I can be just as cynical as anybody else. Screw you. What is that? Yes. Yes. And yes. Good. What is this? Well, that's interesting. Huh. Now where am I? I'm down here. Good. I need to sell some stuff anyways. Because I got a freaking load of different weapons. Well, I don't need that because I got a good one, so yeah. Well, I don't like that one, so I'm just gonna sell it and see if the other one is better. And if the other one isn't better, then it's not a big loss because the other one was bad anyways. So yeah, it's not a problem. If you're wondering why I sold those, it's because they said they were already known, if you didn't see that, so. That is why, don't worry, I'm not insane. I'm not selling things that I haven't unlocked that is customizable skins that I can unlock from my inventory and doesn't take any space. I am not quite that stupid. I promise. Maybe. Well, I don't want to promise anything. Seems a bit scary. How do I get to that side? Can I trick you to go down? So that's locked. Okay, so can I like do... Instantaneously close, isn't it? Yep, that doesn't work. Okay, I guess there's some other way to do it. What do I know? The other button didn't work anyway, so screw it. I'm sure I can figure it out if I need to. And maybe it's not even possible to figure it out, because maybe that's not even possible to get to. I do not know. Or maybe it's part of a quest. It's very hard to tell these things sometimes. And I like the radiation damage that thing have. So that's nice. You like the enthusiasm, and I like the giant balls of radioactive bollocks I can shoot with a shotgun. So we both have something we like. That's wonderful. Let's see what this one does. What? Oh, is that like multi? Sticky. Yeah, so this is a multi thing. What the heck is this? Anime? Go away. Freaking robot anime mech fights. Jesus. I apologize, but I'm not good at anime. I cannot make good references there. At all. I'm actually terrible at anime. I'm awful at it. I have no idea what anything means ever. I should get some kind of fucking consulting. What? Consulting on anime knowledge. Not because I like anime, mostly because it's like part of every kind of critical essential of Some kind of nerd culture, I guess. It's in the curriculum. You have to learn it. Otherwise, you are not a certified nerd. And or geek. So you have to learn that. It is a requirement. And this is actually one of the better missions in the game, by the way. Yes, FYI. Alright, so that's where that one is. Speed! Na 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 na. Exciting, right? I do have a problem with just the Cycled Frontiers in general. The fact that you can always just spawn with weapons that is objectively better than the other people who goes in the game. I am not a fan of that. It just doesn't feel balanced. I'm sorry. I understand that that's part of the game. And some people loves it, I'm sure. And that's fine. I'm not saying it's objectively bad, honestly. Because it isn't. It is not objectively bad. It's just a preferential thing. And I prefer to have a balanced game from the offset. So I'm a little bit more intrigued by the idea of Battle Royale, I suppose. That said, I'm not particularly fond of Battle Royale either, because I find it to be a bit slow. So I usually prefer to just, you know what? I want to be able to pick my loadout like I can in most shooters, basically. And then get into the game, and within a maybe minute or so, can be into a decent enough gunfight. Instead of having to build up my arsenal for like 5-10 minutes before I can even shoot something. And even then it's usually with a pretty shitty weapon. And if I lose, I just have to start that whole freaking... I'm sorry, but am I really gonna have to reload this? There we go. Yeah, and if you die, you have to restart the whole routine. I don't know, I'm not a fan. Particularly. I'm not super fond of it, at least. I get that it adds stakes at the same time, you know, I do understand that. It does obviously add stakes. And which is, I mean, I don't know. It is interesting, but I'm not super fond of it. If I have high stakes in a game, I want it to be very reliable and preferably very foreseeable. Like, okay, I know that the stakes are high right now, and I can plan my approach as to minimize that as much as possible. Yeah, that's how I like to have it when I have high stake games. So some games that I do rather like to have pretty high stakes, I guess, is I'm somewhat fond of Don't Starve. I'm not an extreme fan of it, but the main problem with Don't Starve is not as much the high stakes, but more so it doesn't tell you anything. You know, it explains nothing. It's like, come on. Can you just explain the most basic knowledge that I need to play the game? Anything? Like, just a pointer? A vague direction of kind of where we are? No? Fine. Otherwise, I do like Don't Starve reasonably well. I like the concept, and I really like the concept of having danger of darkness in the way that Don't Starve does. That I do appreciate that. It's a thing I very much appreciate in many different games that have the same thing. I do like the way Amnesia did that, but you after a little while you realize that it kind of, well, it's not dangerous really with darkness. Darkness is just like, I don't know, it makes your screen weird with visual effects. Yeah, sure it does, but functionally, effectively, it doesn't do too much to you. Of course, if you stay in darkness a very, very, very long time, I guess you can go insane, but for the most part, I haven't run into many problems with being in darkness too much in Amnesia, at least. I guess that's kind of all I can say. Oh, look, a button. I never see that one before. So that's cool. I like that concept in a sense, to a degree. But Amnesia is very limited in how much it really plays in for the most part. Amnesia is very limited, the gameplay either way, just in general. I do like Amnesia, mind you. I have said that before, I think. And I have been quite honest with the fact that I do like Amnesia. I think it's a fun game. Not so much fun. The story is really good in Amnesia. The narrative is good. And it's like a bit of a... That's unfortunate that you broke up that commentary you had there. I was listening to that, and I wasn't actually, but you could have been. Who knows? I've already heard it, which is why I didn't listen to it, by the way. Because otherwise it's good. No, it's not. This is one of the best quests I've actually run into. I'm actually gonna shut up for a little while. Clever. Yes. Yeah, the narrative in Amnesia is great though. It's a bit Lovecraftian, honestly. A bit. It's not overly Lovecraftian, it's not very, very explicitly, but it has some... Oh dear, that's some ragdoll effect, isn't it? Certainly it does have some inspirations taken from Lovecraft, for sure. And considering Lovecraft, in my opinion, is one of the most prolific and greatest horror writers, or cosmic horror, I guess, especially, specifically, ever, then, you know, yeah. But to be fair, it isn't as much the horror. Right, it's not his stories as much as it is his conceptions. They have a certain mood, a feel to them, an air and quality, which is just very, very impressive. What are you shooting at? Oh, hi. But yeah, it's not actually like the stories necessarily themselves, but his universe is brilliant. I guess that's kind of his expertise, in my opinion. He's great at world building. Lovecraft. His universes are brilliant. The creatures, the omniscient beings, and the very ominous stories and kind of lore. Yeah. He was indeed a master of lore at a point in time where lore wasn't really a thing. I will. Yeah, you know, back in the day, when Lovecraft wrote his stories, obviously lore wasn't really a thing, per se. But yeah, he's amazing at it. The universe he created is just so freaking brilliant and interesting and ominous and strange and bizarre. And so it kind of makes sense within itself, you know? I guess partly because nothing is explained. So what makes sense and does not make sense is kind of arbitrary as to how he explains it. Being that, well, you can't really tell if it makes sense or not. Because he hasn't really told you what does make sense or not. Because things aren't supposed to make sense. It's insane. We quite literally cannot understand the world. At the same time, though, he usually doesn't, you know, directly contradict himself either, you know. He doesn't explain anything in the story. Anything. He doesn't explain everything in the story. Yes, everything. That's how he said. But at the same time, he doesn't contradict what he has previously stated for the most part. At least not from what I can remember. I can't remember in a specific instance when it's like, oh, wow, that's dumb. But yeah. Certainly has quite a knack for that. Had quite a knack for that. He is, of course, since long dead. But yes. I'm a very big fan of Lovecraft. I'm also a rather big fan of the, let's see, so that's Amnesia and Don't Starve. Those have, I'm gonna sell some weapons. Those games both have quite a big focus on darkness, of course, and the danger of darkness. Honestly, in the Cycle Frontiers, I really like the storms. I actually do. I do find them quite nice. They add so incredible danger to just being outside. So yeah. So it's quite nice. I like it. Sell. Yes. I don't know. I'll keep that around for a little while. Until I've decided if I want to go for that one or the other shotgun which I have, which is also quite decent. Oh, what is this? 111. Okay, SMG damage, Vladov weapon accuracy. Okay. Versus this one, which is 111 and health regen. So all is equivalent except the bonus. So do I want accuracy for Vlad weapons and SMG damage, or do I want the health regen? Huh. Honestly, I much prefer this one because it also is lower level, so if I want to save it to another run, I will be able to equip it at a quicker, earlier state. So that we go. That's good. How does this feel? Okay. I do not like the fact that it's so slow. The bullets are moving at freaking snail pace. I mean, that's a rather general thing in Borderlands, I guess, because the bullets are slow moving in general. But I prefer to have at least some kind of speed on them. That's a skill I rather appreciated in Borderlands 2 for Zero, actually. The Zero had a skill which made the bullets, the weapon bullets, travel faster. So it was a bullet speed booster. I really like that one. I really like that skill. Because I usually appreciate the bullets, you know, traveling at somewhat reasonably realistic speeds. As opposed to slow motion. Which is kind of the case for Borderlands. I mean, it is a very cartoony game, obviously, so. Or arcadey and cartoony, I guess. With the shell-shaded style, I guess that's rather fitting, but for me, I prefer fast traveling bullets, yes. That said, in this game, the bullets are much faster traveling, aren't they? Yeah, the travel speed on these bullets are much quicker. As compared to Borderlands 2. I haven't thought about that, it really is. That's something I completely haven't mentioned in any time. At any time? Yeah. At any point, in any time, at any time, at any point, or at any time, I guess. That's just repetitive. There's a better way to phrase that. Terrible. Oh well, let's at least complete this mission. Yeah, I just can complete this mission again and round it off, I think. I probably will be back later, frankly. That's likely. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a break. And I'll be back. Well, then maybe I'll play something else. Thanks for the help, bud. I guess this shotgun is fine. I want to use the other one right now, though. Because this one is pretty decent as well. I think it should be pretty good. I'm still not sure what radiation is really strong against. Oh well. But yeah, I really like the mechanic of having darkness extremely dangerous though. I do. So I think it's very interesting. I really like that way to make games, I guess. That way to make games. I really like that dichotomy mechanic. Kind of adds a sense of safety to certain locations. That is, of course, basically places which aren't as dark and are sheltered during the time which you are perhaps chased by dangerous things. You know, such as in Don't Starve, you have to be close to the fire, for example. To a lesser degree, we have Minecraft and stuff as well that have that. It's just Minecraft isn't really that dangerous, I guess. It's not too difficult, maybe, rather. So that's, you know, kind of a mechanic in Minecraft, because, you know, night time is more dangerous in Minecraft technically. It's just that it usually isn't that dangerous in the first place. And I guess kind of the design and texture and stuff of Minecraft creature kind of makes it less concerning as well. But you know, that's fine. Minecraft obviously isn't really focused on doing that, having that economy of ever inspiring any kind of fear or stress, really, at least as far as I'm concerned. Maybe that's just me. That's how I see it and interpret it, at least. This one's pretty bad, I think. Yeah, it's bad. I've tried this one before, it's not a very good weapon. Well, that's done. Let's get back to Sanctuary and, you know, sort things out. Maybe stash a few good weapons and stuff. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that sounds good. And then I can take a break. And maybe I'll come back and maybe I'll play something else, who knows. I have so many things planned, obviously. Maybe I'll come back and maybe I'll try something else, or maybe I'll play some more Borderlands. But, you know, who knows, right? That might be a good idea. Maybe I have a plan, who knows, right? Yeah, maybe. Oh god, I'm obnoxious. I'm annoying myself now, god damn it. Maybe. But who knows? I might be annoying myself. Or do I? Maybe. Okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop now. Jeez. There we go. I kinda wanna... I don't know. Okay, I have to say, this one is so much is obviously so much better. You know, it's just so incredibly freaking powerful. It's insane. There's no question about it. So just don't even bother. Don't even bother thinking about it. It's not necessary. Although... I think I'll keep both of those in case I want to switch between them. I don't know which one is better right now. They're both fine. I don't know. Let's get to Earl and trade that one in, and then guys collect the next quest as well. Give the stupid key to the bent and the things. That's... Really? That's what I got. Well, that's pretty fucking disappointing. I was hoping there's something, I don't know, remotely interesting. It's fun. I guess not. So fuck it, I suppose. Great, I got a trash weapon for bringing that crap to him. Bloody wonderful. I'm sure you have a lot of stupid freaking science and also important shit to do. Yes, I'm sure. Can we continue? Maybe I can just leave. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to interact with some of those characters. Like, hey, come back! Like, oh, you will have forced me to stand around listening to your bollocks. How wonderful, thank you for that. I'm so interested in this story, so I'm happy that you want to force me to consistently freaking listen to its crap. And all the random shit you consistently say. If you don't have a well-constructed narrative, don't make people and force people to listen to the stuff you write. Thanks. Oh yeah. I can also... Let's see here. Sure, one of those, why not? Lost loot. What's lost loot? I don't know. That's fine. I needed that, so that's good. And another grade, sure. Cool. Awesome. And then I will... Let's see here. So that's where I'm supposed to go now. Okay. You know what? Before I leave, I'm just gonna take a little time to see if I've cleared out the previous maps. Can I look at that here? No. Can I... Oh, so I can do that list. Okay, wait, 1 second. I can do this, and I can go to Pandora. And then I can do planet progress. Here we go. So there's a bunch of stuff I still haven't seen. Okay. But it might be places I haven't even visited, so it's not necessarily useful. Here. The writings, red chests, crew challenges. Well, most quests seems to be done at least. Yeah, there we go. So the inventory is broken, by the way. The map is broken. In case you're curious. It is. I don't know why. pretty dumb. But sometimes it just stops reacting to what you say completely. Which is dumb. Okay, so if I go into the zone progress, I can no longer zoom out. So I have to go back to fast travel, and then I can zoom out. Why? Why do you have... What's the reason for that? That's just dumb. Oh, there you go. That's how they decided that things should be done. Though, because... I don't know, reasons, I guess. Whatever. Let's just travel to this place. No, not that place. It's... I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Go there. Go there. Go there. Go. 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 Yeah, that interface is pretty bad. Honestly, the inventory is worse somehow as well. I don't know how to manage to make the inventory worse. Though, that's actually a bit of a freaking mystery. Why? Well, it isn't because the inventory was bad in Borderlands 2, honestly. It's just that I don't know how they managed to make it worse, because they could have just not fucked it up. And everything would have been fine. You know? If it ain't broke, don't touch it. Especially if you're not particularly freaking great and competent, because you might bloody well break it. And it's so weird that they managed to... I mean, at the same time, like... certain things they are very, very, very good at. You know? The technical competence for this game, quite clearly, was great. So I don't know why there's such a huge variance. The writers are horrible. As far as I'm concerned, the writing is just... straight up terrible in this game. Yeah. But at the same time, the technical expertise... yeah, no, it's good. You know? The environmental destruction is improved from Borderlands 2 and looks quite good. The sound effects are better this time around, and they sound pretty decent. The visual effects are better, yeah. The graphics are better, sure. You know? Shooting in general is better. The movement is good, it feels good. The dismemberment mechanics are also good. Huh? It's so weird. Like, well, some of the things are just much, much, much better. And then some of the things are just absolutely terrible. And I don't know why is there such a huge fucking gap in the quality between the different ones. Like they took in writers from Reddit and then brought on technical design artists and programmers from freaking, I don't know, Valve or Google or something. I know it doesn't translate like that because Google programmers will have different skill sets than you have for a game programmer, but you get the idea at least. Or do. Actually, it's fine if you want to change. It's okay. I mean, you already changed once. From, like, sort of likable, quirky person to very plain, super confident, and just in general boring, run-of-the-mill character mechanic. So yeah, it's great. Well, yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up for a little while. Yeah, it should be good. It's pretty decent. Yeah, sounds good. Again, I'll probably be back. Although I'm not sure I'll play Borderlands. It isn't too fun to re-level and go through the missions I just did not too long ago. But soon I'll be back at the point where I stopped with my other character. I think it was around the point where you go to the Doll Corporation, Homeworld, or whatever. And when I'm there, obviously it's going to be much more interesting and fun, because I will be seeing new things and getting new weapons and new environments and stuff. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, so yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to play more Borderlands though. I might play some other game, maybe some indie game. That's always fun. I do really like to play indie games, I do. Maybe I'll play some Don't Starve. Or maybe some Darkest Dungeons. I want to have a look at that one as well. I've always heard that Darkest Dungeons are pretty damn awesome game, so certainly gonna have a look at that at some point. Yeah, that's more it. So, you know, see you later. Maybe Warframe. I do wanna have a look at that too. It was a while ago I played it. I played it for real at least. I did jump back into it for like an hour to see what has changed. Like, oh yeah, a lot has changed, and there's no tutorial. So okay, I give up. So maybe I'll look into that. But Warframe is a bit of a wiki game, honestly. Oh well, never mind. Well, maybe I'll see you later then. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that's that. For now, farewell.